So I'm going to introduce myself and the Norwex company. My name is Darcy Yuri and I am your Norwex Independent Sales Consultant. And what I'm going to tell you about is just a little bit about how I came to discover Norwex and why I love it so much. Now, before Norwex, I was cleaning my house with lots and lots of chemicals. And what I have right here in this tub is a lot of my cleaning supplies, but not all of them. In here I have my 409, Windex, Clorox wipes, of course, some Tilex, the Lysol toilet cleaner, Pine Sol for my tiles, some soft scrub for the sinks and the counters and even the bathtub itself. So just a lot of cleaning supplies and a lot of chemicals. And with them, of course, I had my dirty, disgusting rags that I would use to clean it because I didn't want to use a good rag because I knew I would be getting a lot of chemicals and a lot of dirt and grime on them. So I was using these for most of my life, and when I became a first-time mommy to this young man right here, isn't he adorable? He's in taking his nap, so we aren't going to disturb him. But when I became a mommy, I discovered that a lot of these chemicals were going to be very dangerous for him to be around. They were very dangerous for him to breathe, touch, even have them in my house as he gets older and becomes a toddler and starts getting into everything, and I just didn't want that. So one of my friends had discovered Norwex, and she was telling me about it, and she was saying how you could basically do all of your cleaning with this cloth and water. Now, I was really skeptical about this. I'm like, really? A cloth and water? How is that even possible? So I went ahead and I bought a cloth and I said, you know what? I'll give it a try. Why not? They have a return policy that was great, so I knew I could try it with no strings attached. Now, the day that we discovered it worked is when my husband went to go clean our shower, which had a lot of calcium buildup. Now he went in and he had the Tilex, he had the soft scrub, he had this cleaning powder, and a couple of other sprays that I'm not even sure what they were. And before he went to clean it, I said, honey, why don't you try the EnviroCloth? And he looked at me and said, I don't think it's going to work for this. And I said, humor me, just try it. And so he did, and it was amazing the results. With just the EnviroCloth and the water, he was able to clean our doors and all of the windows because we have a glass shower. And it was just amazing, the difference. And I was just floored. And so since then, I've started using Norwex. And the three main things that I use now are my EnviroCloth, my window cloth, and my dusting mitt. And these three things have replaced all of my chemicals and a lot of the supplies that I've used. I can use the EnviroCloth on pretty much any surface for any cleaning. It has microfibers in it that just grab up all the debris and dirt and trap it inside. I wring it out. It has silver woven inside of it as well, so that once it's rinsed out and dries, it is antibacterial itself. The dusting mitt picks up all the debris. Again, it has a microfiber within it, and so it just traps up all the dirt inside of it. And doesn't let it go, unlike a lot of the other dusters I was using where I would dust it and just go flying off into the house and settle somewhere else. The window cloth has obviously replaced my Windex. I just use either a wet EnviroCloth and go over the mirror first and then follow it with a dry window cloth, or I just spray the window and then wipe it with the dry window cloth, and it leaves it streak-free and clean. So I've really enjoyed Norwex, and I hope that you do too.